So there is one question. How to deal with failure in academics? I mean, first year, if we fail, our friends will go to successive years, but failure have to study same again. And one second. And our close friends, like very, very close friends, how to deal with them? It's very embarrassing to face them. Anyone who wants to take this question?
So I think if you fail, like first of all, like technically, if you fail in one exam, like the main exam, you have a supplementary exam which you can give. You can try your best to clear the supplementary exam, so you don't have to repeat the year again. Secondly, if you fail supplementary exam and you're fearing that how will you face your friends, especially your close friends. So let me tell you, if they are a close friends, then they definitely are someone who understand you. They are someone with who you can whom you can share your feelings, how you're feeling. You know, you feel like I don't want to go to college or whatever. They are the ones who will be understanding. And if they're not understanding that, maybe it's something that the circle you have is wrong. So that is what I would like to say. If anyone wants to add anything.
Okay, we'll move ahead. So Kanishk Modi, he asked, I am a localite. I think localites who do not live with friends are more stressed because they don't live with their peers.
So this is something which we have maybe in common. I also kind of share the same feeling that localites, as we stay away from college, we stay with our family, and hostelites who stay with friends, as in they share their room, they kind of build more better bonds than localites. So just make sure that there are a lot of localites in your college also. So make friends with them. Make friends with hostelites also. You can do night outs. You can just stay at the hostel. You can have fun together. It's not necessary that you have to be a hostelite to make friends or to stay away from loneliness. You can stay in the college, stay in the library and study. There are multiple ways to tackle. So the notion that localites can't have friends or don't have that much friends is something which can be broken.
Yeah, adding to that, I think that's very valid. Being at home as a localite, you need to understand that, of course, you have your family around you. If you're feeling stressed at any time, do talk to them, because maybe you're not from a medical background. Maybe your parents won't understand what you may be going through in medical school, but it's important to let it out, because the more you keep bottling it, the bottling your stress, maybe you're not able to talk to your friends about it because of your availability issues, but definitely reach out to some kind of help, because that'll only better the situation. Otherwise, it'll keep getting worse.
Yeah, I agree. And even I myself am a local, right? And what other solutions that you can do is you can have study groups, you can have online study sessions with your friends. You can just make a Google Meet session or a Zoom session. And you don't actually have to talk to them or say anything. You can just, all of you just be online at the same time, and all of you are doing your own thing, all of you are studying whatever you want to study, or you can even have discussions. I think discussions are the best way to study, because if one of your friends is teaching you, then that will make a more lasting impression in your head rather than you reading it again and again.
So there's another question from Shreyasi Biswas. How meditation gonna help me in my burnout? How should I make a schedule to be stress-free during my exam days?
Okay, so sorry, yeah. So I kind of understand your point, because I mean, I won't say that I have exactly suffered from a burnout, but I have felt what I think you're feeling right now. So what you do is basically meditation helps you to calm down. So it's natural that during exams you get stressed, you overthink a lot, you get anxious, and your mind is racing. You feel I have so much to do, so much to do. I don't have time to do it. So what meditation helps is just calm yourself down. Just during exams, you can just make a routine, in the sense, maintain your waking up and sleeping times, maintain your break times. Try to save as much time as possible. No one can study the entire 24 hours. That's impossible. But what you can do is you can save time. You can, if you make a routine, then it will help you manage your stress and your academic workload better. Especially during exams, you can just make a list of the points which you feel you're weak in. You can work on that, or some points that you want to go through just before the exam. So in that, having a routine and meditation helps in that. It just basically it helps you to calm down and be more aware of your surroundings. That's all it is. Just live in the moment.
To add to what Ahan has said, meditation basically means that you are focused. Like the one aspect is that you focus on your breathing. So that way you become aware of yourself, the calmness inside you about your own body, and you kind of cut yourself off from the chaos surrounding you. So that is what it will help you. And as I already told in my presentation about the research study, which said that how physical exercise helps relieve stress, or how people doing regular physical exercise can cope up with stress much better. So that is one point. And how do I make a schedule to be stress-free during exams is one thing. Ahan has already said everything, but one thing I would like to add is that a lot of people do binge eating due to anxiety. So they eat all kinds of junk food during exams. So avoid that. Eat healthy food. It may be difficult to get healthy food if you're a hostelite, but try to get पहले से ही plan कर लो कि I will eat what day if you're hostelite, and घर पे हो तो parents obviously take care. So eat healthy and sleep well. Before exams, a lot of people don't sleep and then they feel like zombies after exams. And when you don't sleep, exam ke time pe, there happens sometimes in some people that they completely black out during exams because of less sleep. So eat well and sleep well. So that is what I would like to say.
I would also like to add up on one thing, like before exams, you cannot study for 24 hours, especially between paper 1 and paper 2. In most of the university exams, we do not have any break. So what you can do in that time is, there's something called Pomodoro technique. So you can just study for, like 40 minutes or 45 minutes at a stretch, and then take a break of 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then you can move on to the next study session. So this helps at times.
So we have no further questions.
We have 2 questions in the chat. I think it's a direct message. So can I take them?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So one question is how to deal with toxic seniors in college. So I would recommend you to not talk to those seniors only. But if you have to talk, then, and if it's really toxic, it's coming to a point that it's affecting your mental health badly, go to the good seniors you have, or you can also go to the anti-ragging committee members of your college if it's going to that extent. If anyone wants to add to it. It's just very simple. Don't talk to them. Zarurat nahi hai. That's it, I would like to say. If you have any further question, you can add it in the chat box. And we have one more question, which was the past question, ki how I moved from my past. So the question again is that past is not decided by me, so I can't move on. So see, if you keep holding on to past, you won't be able to firstly enjoy the present, plus you won't be able to see your future. You're just caught in a trap, in a kind of a dark room. And if you are not able to get out of the dark room, you won't be able to survive. So you will have to move on. I told you, take baby steps. You will definitely get out of it.
Also, it's very important to understand that there are a lot of things which are not in our control. The past and the future, nothing is ever in our control. What is in our control is how we react to those particular situations. And it's something very interesting I read medically, interesting, is that without ups and downs, our life is like an ECG. It's like it has ups and downs, because if there's a flat line, then we're technically dead. So there will be ups and downs like an ECG in our life as well. So understand that and embrace it, and try to forget the past. Try to collect more and more memories in your present, so that your past can get suppressed and subsided, and later on you can look over it and think how you correctly moved on from that.
I think the best way to ask would be just, whenever you're having those thoughts, just turn that that thought into an impulse. That, for example, you're having, you're being sad. You can't just let go of the past. Just convert it into an impulse. That is a sign for you to just do something productive. Like go exercise or sit to study or read a book or whatever you would feel like doing. Just convert it into a positive impulse.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all participants to come and join us in this insightful and informative discussion. So our distinguished speakers shared their valuable insights and experiences, which have shed light on the unique challenges faced by medical students and the support that they need to thrive in the educational journey. I hope that this webinar has been informative and thought-provoking for you. We believe that by raising awareness, sharing experiences, and providing support, we can drive positive change and make a meaningful impact on the mental health of medical students.